Yo, what's going on, guys? Master Kev here again with another video, and today we are going to be doing a top 10 easy ALR. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna do a top 10 easy ALR in general, just all LRs that I've easy 8. I'm putting them in the same tier: Dokkan Fest, Yellow Coin, free to play, any type of LR that has easy A, I am putting into this tier. I don't want to really put them with like newer Dokkan Fest LRs or yellow Dokkan Fest, or yellow coin LRs. I want to do their own, their own separate tiers, or even its own little tier. I want to keep easy A's with easy A's and regulars with regulars. That's how I want to do it. This is how I'm handling it. And again, disclaimer, or I guess warning or whatever, trigger warning, I don't care. Remember, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. It's not 100% fact that these are like the best of the best. It's just in certain scenarios, one could look better than other. It's just inconsistency wise. I'm judging these consistency wise and how well they help out, how many teams they have. I can't really do 55% with these LRs because, let's be honest, most people have these LRs rainbowed because these LRs are old as heck. So without further ado, let's get right into it with number 10, LR, Beerus and Whis. Now, yes, I put these guys on number 10. I think they are a very good LR, actually. As a matter of fact, I really do think they are a very, very good LR. But they don't have a 200% leader skill yet. And the amount of teams that they don't have a lot of help. So I'm putting them now in number 10 because of that. They don't have 200% leader skill, and they don't have good help, at least as of right now in global. Remember, this is a global tier list. I'm not bringing any LR that came out in JP. So again, this LR very, very good. Excuse me. Very, very good. When they evade and they get that additional attack and defense 70%, that is a huge buff. I'm not even joking. That is a very, very big buff. They look very impressive already in a 170% leader skill. So I can't wait till they actually get a 200% leader skill buff and an actual team with actual units to help them out. They are very, very impressive. It just sucks that they don't have good teams right now and good units to help them out. Other than that, solid unit. Just wish I could put them higher, but I can't. Can't really say too much about them. Very good EZA. All right. I'm going to number 2, which is, number 9, LR Piccolo. Yep, there we go. It is LR Piccolo. He is number 9. Honestly, he could be higher. I'm not putting him higher because there's a specific unit out on JP that has not come out yet on global. But once that unit does come out on global, this Piccolo, in my personal opinion, will go higher, because after that unit comes, Piccolo is certified to have that unit as his best linking partner. And being its best linking partner, that unit is so good. Like, that unit is so good. And with this Piccolo, you can run this Piccolo slot 1, and then you can run that other unit slot 2, and bing bada boom, you're set. Piccolo's guarding with 400k defense, 500k defense, sometimes in a wanked up turn. This Piccolo's very good. He's supporting everyone in the team. It's just, this Piccolo's very good. Overall, really good. For the first LR EZA, they really made him from the worst LR to the best EZA LR. Really good. I love how Dokkan handled this Piccolo. They made him really, like I said, they made him a really good tank. And he's definitely a slot 1 unit. He can get caught. Don't be wrong. Don't think he won't get caught. He can get caught, but it's very hard for him to get caught, especially when you do have a Gohan on the team. So for that, we're gonna put Piccolo on number 9 of these EZA LR tier lists. Number 8. We're starting to get to the good ones. Number 8 is gonna be the 3rd year anniversary Gogeta. Oh, well, there he goes. All right, let's see if I can pull him up here real quick. Characters name. I'm gonna make this real quick. I didn't mean to make him go Delito. But where is he? Where is he? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're pulling him up again because I want to talk about him real quick. Listen, man. I don't think he's that bad. Look. Hear me out. I actually don't think he's, especially after transforming. Yes, I know a high chance to dodge is not as good as damage reduction like the Vegito got, but it's still something, you know. Like I think that high chance to dodge compared with the defense that he gets. So he's at like 300 to 400k defense, just like in a good 200% leader skill. He greatly raises defense on super, so he'll be like 600k. And if he double supers, he'll probably be at like 700, 800k. So he's tanking normals. So after by having that high chance to dodge, you have the chance, just the chance of him dodging supers. Something that if you were to say Vegito, he doesn't have the chance to dodge a super, you know? It's just like I want to value. I don't want to undervalue the chance to dodge a super, especially in these types of look. When you're transforming into this Gogeta, you're at the end of a fight, and when you're at the end of a fight, you need to dodge most of the time. That's when you want to dodge because that's the hardest phase of the fight that you're fighting. At the end of the fight, you're fighting the hardest phase of the fight. You want to have that option, that extra addition, the extra chance to dodge. So that chance to dodge that Gogeta gets for 3 turns, it's good. I think it's good, guys. I really think it's good. I think a lot of people undervalue how good this Gogeta is. On base, they can be better. They're actually pretty mid on base. I'm not even gonna deny that. They actually could be better. They really thought, let's slap them with a medium chance to evade and a medium chance to perform a crit, and bing bada boom, they're good. No, I don't think that was good enough. You know who has a medium chance to crit and a medium chance to fucking dodge supers? Kawhi. You wanna compare this unit to Kawhi? A Kawhi or whatever you call it, that tech alien girl from universe. I think it was universe. I think it was either universe 6 or the universe with or the universe with the Peppy gals. With Ribrianne and whatnot. I don't think it was that unit. I can't remember where she's from, but she has the same mechanics and she sucks. She sucks. Like it's a nice little ability, but you shouldn't have to rely on that. It should just be like an additional ability. You shouldn't really have to rely on that. So the fact that they made them like this, I think it was super bad. After they transform, they're pretty good. They're not bad. They definitely could have been better, especially with Gogeta out. With the Super Saiyan 4s out, which they will be on this list, and they're definitely going to be higher, but I don't think they're as bad as people make them out to be. I think the hate for this unit is warranted, but he is an option. Regardless of the fact, he is an option to run. So, and it's a free heal after turn 6. So if you're lasting that long, I would most definitely use this unit. Now, next unit, I already kind of spoiled it, so here it is. Super Vegito, basically Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Vegeta 3rd year anniversary Vegito. So, let's talk about him. So, we just talked, I stay. It's nothing crazy. You guys roughly should know what the next units are going to be. But yes, base, again, this unit is the same as the other unit in base. They're okay. Nothing to scoff at. Nothing crazy. Nothing like, wow, oh my god, they're insane. Nothing like that, dude. All right? There's nothing like that. But, again, I do have to give it on Vegito on this. I'm not saying that Gogeta is shit. I do like that 50% chance to dodge. I'm just saying Vegito is a little bit better when it comes to normals, and on that point in time, you can actually work with that. You can work 100% with the normals at this point in time, because like at that point in time, you're at the end of the match. You probably are gonna float this guy anyways. So he's probably gonna be getting the normals instead of getting the supers, depending on what event you're doing. So like if the event does more supers at the beginning, then you can just float this guy off, and he can do counter with. He will hit very hard. Those counters are dumb. He does dumb damage, just like the STR version of Vegito. He is incredibly strong. Definitely could be better, as well as the physical one. I do believe that these two could have been better. I 100% do believe they could have been better. I think something that would have made it better is if they would transform in like turn 4 instead of turn 6. I think just something as small as that would have. I probably would have put him above the Super Saiyan 4s, but I can't even say that. I don't know if like that actually would have helped that much. But I'm just saying, a heal on turn 4, full heal on turn 4, I would have taken that. Yes, full heal on turn 4. The fact that they get a full heal, I think that's why they didn't want to make them that strong. So that's why they went a little bit lenient on them. But yeah, that's where I get the year 3 anniversary Super Saiyan Vegito is a number 7, and then number 6 you guys already saw. And let me just put in number 5 because I know you guys are gonna know who number 5 is anyways. So we got a number 6 Vegeta and number 5 Goku. Now they're basically the same unit. It's just what there's one. I'm gonna talk about both of them right now real quick. Both of them. Vegeta technically has a higher ceiling because Vegeta raises defense on per each turn that he does up to 60%. So he technically could reach a higher ceiling after a couple of turns passing. I've seen it already where he can be at like 300, close to 400k defense, like on a wanked up, like super wanked up turn. And that means that after supering, he massively raises. He's at 600k, and then on his 12 key, he only just regularly raises. So he'll be like, if he just regularly raises, he'll be like 700k defense. And he also has that really good chance, a medium chance of nullifying enemy super attack and countering with tremendous powers. Which that's always gonna be something that you want to have, because that's such a good get out of jail card, free get out of jail card basically. So it's nothing crazy, but again, I gotta give it to Goku here, solely for the fact that if you don't get an 18 key with this Vegeta, his defense looks bad. If you don't get an 18 key with this Goku, he still looks good because he massively raises defense on 12 key as well. That's the biggest difference in my opinion. You don't need to get an 18 key with Goku, but you need to get an 18 key with Vegeta. Doesn't mean it will be hard, but it can be hard on some teams, and sometimes you really will need to give him those orbs to get his 18 key. But the good thing is that they do get 2 extra key per rainbow key sphere obtained, and they do get additional per AGL key sphere obtained. So they still get a lot of key, regardless of the fact they do get a lot of key. But I still have to give it to this Goku. Like I said, I personally value the fact that he can just 12 key super and not have to worry, still be like decently 400k defense, 500k defense. Not the best, obviously, 100% not the best, but still the chance to take normals and the chance to counter supers. Doesn't mean they will counter supers. Medium chance to counter super is pretty low, but the fact that he has the chance, we gotta give it to him. Honestly, my personal opinion, if we're just talking fully built up, I would most definitely put Vegito and Gogeta on top of them. But we're not talking fully built up. We're talking about overall, and the fact that the Super Saiyan, the Year 3 anniversary LRs take so long to build. You need 6 turns to pass, and you need to be below 50% HP to even get them. So it's a lot of conditions that you have to meet. So because of that, because these guys are more reliable and quicker to get their full passive, basically, I have to put them above the Year 3 anniversary. So next up, and number 4, we got Goku Black and Zamasu. Now, I actually wanted to put this guy a little bit higher, but the top 3 which should be kind of obvious. At least 2 of them should be kind of obvious, but the top 3 are very, very much way better than this Goku Black. But the thing is, this Goku Black doesn't even have his full potential because he doesn't even have a 200% leader skill. So when this Goku Black gets his 200% leader skill, he can already reach, in a 170, he can already reach 700k defense. My Goku Black is 79%. He's not even level 1, he's not even 100%, and I still reach 700k defense. Like when he's fully built up. Plus you're raising defense on super, and if you give him additional, you're doing it twice. And it's just really, really good. Like his defense is looking really good, but it doesn't mean that he can still take on over 1 million damage super. He still lacks in that you could say in that aspect, but he has his guard for the first couple of turns. So for the first couple of turns, he will tank a super 100% with that guard getting built up for the first couple of turns. He will tank that super. He will look very impressive. And you definitely want to run him. You definitely want to run him. I don't think he would be slot 1. He's more of a slot 2 unit, but he's still an option for slot 1 if you really need to use him. I've actually used this Goku Black on a couple of my runs, 130% runs, and he's really good. And if you know where the super attack is, or you have a theory where the super attack is, you could be better off putting the Zamasu. I think the Zamasu would be, the LR in Zamasu would be a better tank. Plus, he has that chance to counter supers. Even though it's specific super, it's still a chance. I don't want to downplay how good this guy is and just how high his defense reaches. He doesn't have any additional stuff, though. After his guard wears up, it's just raw defense. So let me make this clear. He will still die to like Cell Max or like... I think he would also die to Shenron. He would also die to Shenron most likely. And he does have the advantage of being an extreme unit. So facing these extreme type bosses, they will do just a little bit less damage to him because he's an extreme type unit. Because they're meant to do more damage to super type units. So... He will take a little bit less, plus the defense that he has, you might have a chance to survive some supers, definitely not all supers though. 100% there are going to be some supers that these guys will take and they will die to. So don't just super rely on them, but definitely they're a good unit to take, and I definitely 100% recommend them, and I think they are the 3rd best unit, or the 4th best unit, EZA LR right now on global. But let's give it to number 3, God Goku. Now, you might be thinking, why would I give it to God Goku if God Goku's defense is looking way less more impressive than Zamasu's defense? Easy. God Goku has a high chance to dodge for 10 turns from the start of turn. I don't know about you, but I think I told you this with Gogeta earlier. The fact that your defense is still above 400k, because that's roughly what he's rocking on a good leader skill for him. You don't even have to give him good support. Like, he's roughly around 400k without good support. He greatly raises attack and defense on his ultra super attack for 5 turns, so he's stacking that for 5 turns, and then he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12th key. So you have both 12 and 18 keys greatly raising defense. So his defense is already gonna be, if he double supers, it's gonna be close to 800k defense, which you're way beyond what you need to take normals. And above that, you have a 50% chance, a coin flip, that you could survive a super. So all you really need to hope for is that the super gets dodged. Whereas in Zamasu doesn't have that 50% chance to dodge a super. Zamasu has raw defense, which is really good, the level of defense that he can reach. But the fact that he doesn't have, like, even if it was like a medium chance to dodge or something like that would be really useful. But all he has is guard for 3 turns, which is still useful. But I just gotta give it to him, man. 10 turns of a high chance to dodge. It's not guaranteed, so it's not the best because it's not guaranteed. But the fact that you get 10 turns, most matches you're finishing below 10 turns. You don't need to have this guy for over 10 turns. And even if you do, he still gets a medium chance. Like, he won't get that 50% chance to dodge, but he will still get a medium chance to dodge. So just having the chance, that's what I keep repeating to you guys. The chance to live a super. This is where this guy can be better than Zamasu, because you know that even if your defense is not that good, you can kind of backpedal on, oh, maybe he's gonna tank, maybe he's gonna dodge, and wouldn't you know it, you'll hear that you'll hear that famous sound, that's the dodging sound, guys. I'm recreating noises, but that's the dodging sound. Once you hear that sound, you know you dodge and you know you won. So I have to give it to my boy Goku here and put him in third place, because the fact that he has that chance, I still don't think he's better than the physical TUR Goku, but he's definitely an option. If you don't have the physical TUR Goku, definitely easy A and run this guy. This guy is nuts. This guy is definitely worth it. And he has so many teams to back that up too. Like, look at all of these teams that you can run him on. And you have good linking partners. You can just run any other Goku with this Goku, really. Like, yeah, you won't be activating some of his other, like, godly powers with a Super Saiyan Goku, but you can still activate some of his other links, like Super Saiyan or Kamehameha, or maybe even over in a flash, depending on what Goku you want to run with him. But he's very useful. I think he's very useful. I think this Goku definitely is better than the Tech LR Goku Black and Zamasu. I will say though, the Tech LR Goku Black and Zamasu does hit really hard. That's one of the other things I forgot to talk about. But time to hear the people shouting at me at why my tier list is wrong because of what I'm doing right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's done. It's done. You can't stop me. I did it. I just did it. You saw that? I put him first, and then I put the other dude second. Crazy, huh? You can't stop me from doing this. Gohan. Let's talk about why I think Gohan is number 2 and why I think Cell is number 1. I value. Now, we were just talking about the fact that some of these units are very good when they're transformed, and I would think that some of these units are better than other units while transformed. Well, as a matter of fact, I think Cell Max, or Perfect Cell, is, after he transforms into Perfect Cell, is way leagues. I'm talking about leagues, boy. I'm not talking about major leagues either. I'm not talking about baseball, boy. I'm talking about leagues, in realms, in potential better than Gohan. Don't even at me. I love Gohan, because I do love Gohan. But this Cell Max, fully built up, will tank any super in the game. Any super in the game. He will tank it, fully built up. You give him, and that's the thing, he technically doesn't have a full, he's technically like not capped. Cause it's Perky Sphere obtained that, so check this out. He'll fully recover, obviously. So whenever you transform with him, his transformation is way easier now. It's 40%. And I personally have found myself transforming way often with him now than I used to before. He gives you a full heal. He randomly changes key spheres to rainbow key spheres. He gives himself 6 key that is gonna be very, very vital to his other part of his passive. He has a chance of launching an additional super. This man can triple super while raising his defense 3 separate times. And the more key you give him, the more stat boosts he gets. So he gets attack and defense 30% when attacking with 4 or more key spheres obtained. Plus additional attack and defense 40% with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Plus an additional attack and defense 50% with 8 or more key spheres obtained. And then that attack 100% you notice it. You definitely notice it. I didn't even talk about the damage reduction that he gets. He gets 3% damage reduction per key sphere of time. On those rare occasions where you get, they are rare occasions, I'm not gonna lie, but on those rare occasions where you actually do get like over 10 key spheres, you're getting over 30% damage reduction. After super, this man is a beast. While supering, he's a beast, dropping a 25 million attack stat, followed by a 19 million attack stat, followed by a 20 million attack stat. Yeah. Actually, let me backpedal that. It's not. I don't think it's a 19 million. I saw him super. It's more like a 17 or 60 million attack stat. Let me not suck his dick too hard. I know some of y'all would be like, no, you're sucking his dick, man. Yes, I am. You got a problem with that? I'm the glizzy goblin right now. All right. Let me enjoy talking about Perfect Cell for a little bit, because this man is highly undervalued, especially after he transformed. Okay, let's talk about before he transformed. He's okay. I'll give it to you, all right? If that's what you want to hear, there, I said it. Before he transformed, he's okay. He gets an additional attack and defense 50% plus while supering. He's at like 300k defense, so he'll be at like 450. Plus he gets defense on the 12k super, so those are the ones you want to get. So he'll be like 600, 700, 800k defense if it triple supers. All right, he's okay. He's not terrible. He would be like, honestly, I'd probably put him like fucking. I'd probably put like 7 if it wasn't for his transformation. But Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell is the GOAT. This man is so strong. It's not even funny. You know that video that I keep talking about, bringing it back and forth, that I cleared red zone with a 130% leader skill? Yeah. This man right here on a 130% leader skill, triple super, triple crit, destroyed his health bar. I'm not even joking. He destroyed his health bar. He took him to last Sunday, bro. Cellmax didn't even know what the fuck was happening. He didn't know what time it was, what day it was. Cellmax was asking for the time, bro. I told him, I don't know. You gotta go ask Cell, bro. I don't know what time it is. But all jokes aside, it's insane how strong this guy is, especially after transforming. Especially I will say this, after he has to super first for him to look as good as he does. But before supering, he doesn't look that good. I will admit that before supering, even after you give him his little key spheres, he will take a little bit, obviously, because he got the key spheres and he got some of the buffs. The buffs activate as soon as he gets the key spheres. But when he supers 3 times and he's doing crits and he's getting damage reduction and he's tanking and he's basically like destroying every single thing in the game, it's just too hard. It's just too crazy to me to find a flaw with this man. Besides, like I said, besides him getting hit before supering, that is probably his biggest flaw. He is not a slot 1 unit, but slot 2, he is one of the best slot 2 units in this game. This man is so strong. Whereas in Gohan, I found myself, the reason I don't like Gohan is what Cell Max is, Gohan is, but split into 2. Let me explain that. So I personally think Gohan is more defensive on his base form, on his Super Saiyan form. I think he's more defensive, but he has a weakness. If you are guarding with Gohan on one turn, you're below 58% HP on that turn, you should be fine as long as you're above 58% HP the next turn. But if your next turn, you're not above 58% HP, and then that turn you go into Gohan's not guarding anymore. And Gohan's guard is what makes him really, really good. So if you don't have that guard and you're just rocking like 200, 300k defense turn 3, you best believe you're getting clapped. You are. You are getting clapped. You're getting bent over, and you're getting told that there's no Vaseline and there's no condom coming in. All right? So that's what's going to happen. And it's stupid. You know, like, I like this Gohan, but it's happened to me multiple times. It has happened to me multiple times. I have died to this Gohan. I have came to the turn where he's at like 300k defense, and I'm not guarding, and I'm already below. I'm not guarding because I'm below 58% HP. You can see how that evens out. If I'm below 58% HP, that means that I don't need a lot to die. I don't need to take a lot of damage to die if I'm already below 58% HP. So you can see where the problem starts there. And after transforming, I think he loses all that defense. Yes, he could get it. If he for whatever reason quadruple supers, he could get it. His condition to transform is not as hard as it used to be. I will give him that. It's not as hard as it used to be. You can work around it. You can bring some really good android units to whatever team you're running with him. But it's still a little bit of a hassle to do, because you don't really want to bring any androids on this team. You can, but you don't really want to do that. And then when you're fighting androids, there's only specific android bosses that you can fight and have this Gohan out. Whereas in Cell Max, it don't matter what fight he's in. If he's below 40% HP, he's full healing you, and Giga Shad Cell is coming out with his fucking big hard throbbing cock ready to be fucked. Alright? That's what he pulls that shit out, and he brings it, and he's like, who wants to taste? That's literally him. He's him. He's him. Alright? Alright. I'm done. I'm done sucking him off. I'm done making this the Cell showcase. I'm really just sucking him off because honestly, this is my tier list. This is my opinion. I've used this Cell multiple times. I've actually transformed with this Cell a bunch of times, and I feel like this Cell really is the best Easy A LR in the game, and I stand behind it. You know, if you guys have something to say, I'll take it. You know what? I can take it. You guys can come in at me in the comment sections and be like, "You're a fucking idiot. You should have put that dude in like fucking 6th or 7th place." All right, cool, bro. Chill out. Do your own tier list. You can put him in 6th, 7th place. I'm dick riding Cell till he's not number 1. So up until that day comes, I'ma stay with Cell, which is pretty soon. I will make an updated tier list. It's kind of a spoiler already, but I think everyone already knows what splendid units I'm gonna put above Cell once they get their ACAs. But we'll see when that tier list comes out later. Let me know what you guys think. So if you like it, you like the video. If you didn't like it, dislike the video. It is what it is. I want to keep it 100 with y'all. If y'all really, I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I want to hear what you guys think. How would you organize this? Like, give me your own little tier list in like the comment section. But yeah, these are the units that I have. This is my top 10 LR Easy A tier list, and yeah, I stand by it all the way through. Cell Dick Rider till the end. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.